If you want to learn how to cook some chicken wings like these on a charcoal grill that have that nice smoky flavor, then stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith and I'm sure glad you stopped by today. It's Labor Day weekend, and in today's video, I'm gonna bring you along with me as I grill up some chicken wings. I've done a video on how I cook my leg quarters. If you wanna take a look at that, I'll drop a link up here or up here. But today, we're gonna be doing my all-time favorite chicken wings. Now I've got my grill going here. I don't use lighter fluid, I use chimney starters. So we got our charcoal in there, got 2 chimney starters going. Take a look right there. And the way I cook my chicken wings too, when we get into it, I'll show you a little secret that I do, man. And every time people bite into them, they like, how did you get that flavor? What am I tasting? You say you grilled them, but I'm tasting more in here. I'll show you my little secret. But we got the grill going. We're gonna wait till our coals get ready. But while they're getting ready, let's go into the kitchen and y'all can come along with me as we season up our wings. Hold on, we'll be right back. So we're in the kitchen now. Let's go ahead and get our wings rinsed off and prepped. I'm cooking 2 family packs of wings. So we have a large family. We've got a family of 10. And in order to get these wings situated on the grill, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them so that we're gonna have some flats and some drumettes. So here I'm gonna use my kitchen shears to cut right between that joint, between that drumette and that flat in order to separate them. And what this is gonna allow us to do is to arrange them on the grill so that we can maximize our room in there and try to get as many of these wings on the grill as we can. Okay, we're back now. We've just rinsed off our chicken wings. Now we're gonna go ahead and season them, and we're gonna keep it real simple for our seasonings. We're not gonna do too much here. We're gonna keep it a little simple here. Take a little bit of vegetable oil. I like to have a little bit of oil added to my chicken. Help the seasoning stick on there and help them to brown a little bit. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of oil, a couple of caps full. There we go. You can use, I'm using vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. It's up to you. However you want to do it. Now we'll take it and mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. Since I'm using both hands for this, I'm gonna go off so now I'm gonna go off camera and wash my hands before I start touching these seasonings. I don't want any issues with cross-contamination, so let's go ahead and get these hand washed. Got my hands washed off camera. Now it's time to put on our seasonings. I'm gonna use this hand to mix up the chicken, and this is gonna be my clean hand I use for my seasonings. So first off, we're gonna start off with some garlic powder. Check it on there. Let's give it a good mix. It's really seasoned to taste. I mean, Don't overthink this, y'all. You don't really have to get into measuring and all that stuff, man. Once you've been doing this for a while, it's more about seasoning the taste. And you can get a feel for it when you're using too much seasoning versus too little seasoning. The main thing you got to be careful of is your salt, right? You don't want to put too much salt on something, make it too salty. But these garlic powder and black pepper, you know, just really season the taste. Yep, I think that's enough black pepper right there. I'm sorry, the onion powder. Got my onion powder going. Now let's go for black pepper. Now you can see your black pepper when you put it on there. All right, you can tell when you're doing too much versus not doing enough. And we're going for a light dusting. And we'll mix it. And we'll come back and take a look at it. Okay, let's hit it again. You can tell some of the pieces aren't really coated that well, so that's why I'm coming back at it again. There we go. Next, I'm gonna come in with some salt. All right, I'm not gonna put too much salt on here. You don't want to over salt this. So it's gonna be a light dusting. All right, light dusting on all the pieces. Now let's mix it. There you go. Come back again. So light dusting. There we go. So we're gonna keep it simple today. A little salt, pepper, a little garlic pepper. So now we've got it seasoned. Let's go out there and check on our grill, see how our grill's doing. Give you all a view. Our coals have been on, and you see that when they start looking like that in those chimney starters, that's when you know they're ready. So let me get you set up while I get these coals situated on the grill. We'll be right back. So the way we're cooking today, we're cooking indirect. So let me get my mitts on right here. Keep my hands protected as I handle these coals. So the way we're cooking today, we're cooking indirect. So what I'm gonna do is to put all my coals on the right side of the grill. And because we're cooking indirect, you wanna put them opposite your stack. You see my stack over here? It's on the left side of the grill. So that means I wanna put all my coals on the right. So as the smoke travels, it has to travel over our meat and out the stack. You don't wanna put your coals when you're cooking directly over your under your vent. So that's just a tip for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Carefully dump my coals out right here. Again, I'm cooking indirect, so I'm putting all my coals on the right side. Do the same thing for this one. Keep all my coals over here on the right side. So we got our coals on, our grates rather. We're adding our grates on. Let's go ahead and add our grates. So now that we've got our grates added, let's go ahead and close it and let this thing come up to temperature. So we're gonna let this grill come up to temperature, give it about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and clean off the grates. this lubricated, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this oil. Put a little bit of this oil on my brush. Use that. Using some of this oil here. Grill nice and clean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my meat on the grill because we're cooking indirect. Putting all my meat on this left side right here. I'm gonna put these legs closer to the fire because they can take the heat a little better. And I'm putting the bone side towards the flame to take that heat a little bit better over there. But putting your legs closest to the flame is what I'm doing. Put our wings over here, our flats rather, going over here. Because we have them cut, you can get more on this grill than if we didn't cut them. So that's why I like to cut mine, separate them like that. So now that we've got all our meat on, let me show you what we're gonna do here for a little extra flavor. And this is what I like to do, man. When you're cooking, it's all about flavors and being able to start stacking different type of flavors in your mouth. So it's a total explosion up in there. So let me show you here what I'm gonna do for some flavors. Give it that nice smoky taste. So because we're cooking indirect, I'm gonna go over here to my side where I have my coals. Make sure my meat. Scoot this over just a little bit. There you go. So I'm gonna use my tool here, pick up. Then I'm gonna put some hickory blocks. See that right there? I'm gonna put some hickory blocks under here. Those hickory blocks gonna start smoking, and that's gonna give a nice smoky taste to our meat. So let me show you that right there. So that's what we're looking like. So let's go ahead and get this closed. Because we're cooking indirect, we really don't run the risk of burning our meat. So let's let this go for about 30 minutes and we'll be right back. got a question from one of our subscribers that asks, why don't I use my smoke box? Why do I cook indirect versus using my smoke box? And my primary reason for doing that is that personally, I like a wing that has a little crunch to it. And when I cook indirect, I'm able to achieve higher temperatures than when using when just using the smoke box. So if you can see that now, we're up to, is that about 325? 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're up to about 320. With the smoke box, it'll be challenging to get that high. You may be at the 225, 250 range. So not only do I get the smoke flavor, but I also get the higher temperatures to give me the crunch in my meat that I like. So that just answers that question, hopefully. So let's go ahead and so our meat's been on for about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see how we're looking. Oh yeah, I like that. I like what I'm seeing so far. See that color there? I like that. That's that smoke hitting those wings. So let's go ahead and flip them and then let them go another 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and add us a little bit more hickory to our flame since we got them flipped. Now I can look at these and tell that they can use a little bit more color to them, use a little bit more hickory. So let's go ahead and do that. Just added some hickory over here, so let's go ahead and get it closed up and we'll let it go for another 30 minutes or so. We'll be back. You want to put your coals opposite your stack. So right now that smoke that we have coming, being generated over here, has to come across that meat and go up our stack, and that's what's helping that meat get that smoke flavor. We're gonna let this go for about 30 minutes and we'll be right back. So we're back out here. It's been another 30 minutes since we flipped it. Let's go ahead and check our meat out. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about right there. I love the way that looks. Can y'all see that? That's what I'm talking about. Not only do I have that smokiness, y'all gonna see when we bite into this a little later, it's got that crunch too. That's what I want to see. Now I'm gonna tempt some of these, but I could tell by the look, man, they look good. But we're gonna tempt some just to show what we're working with here. What we need to hit. Yeah, that chicken to hit about 165. Yep. I think we looking good. So let's go ahead and get this meat off the grill. See that? See that right there? That goodness right there. All right, y'all, it's the moment of truth. I'm about to taste these wings out, so let me show you. See that? That's what I was talking about. You get a balance of crunchiness and the smoky flavor. Doing indirect with some hickory chunks. Let me take the first bite. Oh, that's good. Y'all see that? That's good. Taste the charcoal, taste the seasoning, taste that hickory. That's good. Y'all give it a try. Well, that's a wrap, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So I want y'all to give this a try. Next time you're on the grill, try that indirect method. Try that indirect method. Set your coals off to one side. Make sure they're opposite your chimney stack, your smoke stack. Set that meat on the other side. It's almost impossible to burn them. Put you some hickory chunks in there. Let that smoke and that charcoal just hit it. I'm telling y'all, it's a beautiful thing. So y'all give it a try and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Appreciate y'all watching.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so anytime we drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. Hit that like button and leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you're interested in any of the products we used in today's video, we'll leave some links down below. Hope you have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.